Hello everybody, welcome! My name is Ryan, and today we're here on Civ 6 filled with a sense of dread, of denial, because we're back on Sid Meier difficulty level 13, 5 levels above Deity. This is my 4th game using this difficulty, and some spoilers if you haven't watched any of the last 3 series and you want to watch them. I want to pause the video now, there you go, good, you've had warning. This difficulty mode is very difficult. So far, I've been able to seize 2 science victories and a diplomatic victory, although diplomatic victory was a little bit of a diversion from an attempted culture victory. The game moves fast, and especially on maps that aren't necessarily in your favor, well, they can be a little bit tricky. Today, however, we are not filled with love. No, I wish not for good relations with the AI. Today, we are going to get truly angry, and we're going to go down the domination victory route. Maybe we'll pivot domination into culture if we make a lot of culture puppets. Maybe we'll go domination into religious or science, depending on how many people are still in the game. I don't know, but we're playing Montezuma, the original Aztec warlord. And as you can see down the left-hand side, we've got a lot of things to consider today, especially because I have a new mod today. We are playing with hidden agendas, and these spice the game up quite a bit. So as usual, if you want to play along with me, come along to Discord. The save file for this game is in Discord, as well as a list of all of the mods that you will need to play and all of the user interface mods that I use. So come along to Discord if you need any of that stuff. These really difficult long series often are absolutely thrashed about by the algorithm, which is demanding blood tribute in the form of shorts. No, we must fight back, so if you can like the video and subscribe to the channel and all that good stuff, that's wonderful, but all I'm doing is delaying the inevitable. Let's get started. It's turn 1, and this is quite a typical Aztec start, because we have a lake. Huzzah! It at least has some fresh water. There's also some fresh water over here. It looks like there is a river. So the question is going to be whether or not I stay by this lake and utilize this 2-2 deer tile that could possibly open up into Temple of Artemis, or if I go over towards the river and the mountains and hope that something is going along there. This is a Pangaea map today. These are the details, balanced start position, so I don't want to go too far away from my starting location because chances are there are some strategics here. Let's move my Eagle Warrior down a tile. Ooh, furs. Okay, that's okay. More river over in that direction. Well, that doesn't give us too much information. I'm tempted for a little bit of a gamble. I could turn one settle here and make sure we settle the deer, but there's a lot of unknown about this start. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move myself onto the rainforest tile. Now that will reveal a lot of information for me, and on turn 2, I can always go back to the original tile if I don't like what I can see on this side. So I'm delaying my settle by 1 turn for more visibility. Let's just give it a go and see what we find. A lot of floodplain, pretty seemingly decent camper spot, and another 2-2 tile in that direction. Okay, this isn't too bad actually. Don't know if it really helps me that much, but what can you do? So before we settle, let's talk a little bit about the mods we're using today. We are using the same mods that we've used in previous series, where every civilization in the game gets an extra cultural agenda. In our case, followers of the feathered serpent. And this is really cool. This is going to stack really nicely into a type of style of play that we use today. Melee units produce faith from kills. Melee, anti-cavalry, and ranged units gain 2 combat strength for each suzerain city-state, and whilst at war, conquered cities provide envoy points. So, a little bit of the New Norway's ability, a little bit of a Gaul-like ability, a little bit of a Georgian-like ability. We have a Jaguar warrior, which is effectively a berserker, but on the swordsman level rather than the man-at-arms level. It can move through jungle and forest really quickly, and it can also capture builders. So Eagle Warrior goes into Jaguar Warrior. There's an actually upgrade here. This is quite handy. And we've got the Teocalli as well. This is effectively a Kokia mound in a different form. It provides an immunity, a little bit of faith, a little bit of culture. It gets better as you go through the game. So actually, there's a lot of immunities from the gifts ability at the top, and also from Articalti. That will give us 2 immunities, and then we've also got some here. So we've got lots of things that keep us very happy. But then every civilization in the game has 2 agendas. I won't know what the agendas of other people are. These are randomly rolled to an extent. I think some civs can't get some agendas, but we randomly got given 2, one of which is quite useful for me. It's called militaristic. A militaristic leader is a disciplined military general who trains and creates strong armies to fight in their name. I get a bonus 25% production towards all military units. They gain 50% more experience, and great generals provide a +5 combat bonus strength for all nearby land units regardless of the unit's era. So obviously this is really good. There's another +5 combat strength if we can get great generals. So that's awesome. But I'm also an environmentalist, which is very, very random. This gives me +1 appeal in every city. Features grant +1 appeal to adjacent tiles, and cities with a national park or preserve grant additional appeal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of role-playing today. I am hyper-aggressive, but we're going to be playing old Monty using these two hidden agendas, and our entire game is going to go through here. We are an environmentalist. We Aztecs have been sat on our nation for years, respecting and worshipping the natural environment, and it's part of who we are. But then people arrive on boats, other civilizations. They wish to exploit the land and chop things down and sully it with things like industrial zones and mines and quarries and all that sort of stuff. No. We want to protect the world. I would like to make sure that I cut down the minimum I can. So I'm going to be playing this as an environmentalist. We're not going to be chopping very much at all. I don't want to chop woods. I don't want to chop rainforest. I don't want to chop marsh. We're going to leave everything as we can. And we're going to destroy everyone, Avatar style, in order to maintain the environment. We can look after the environment if we're the only people that exist in it. It's quite logical. And to help me that I am also a militaristic leader. We are fanatic druids. We are hippies with guns. That's what we're doing today. And because I'm going to kind of avoid industrial zones and chopping and all this sort of stuff, I'm going to be using the extra 25% production towards military units and having better units generally as a way of essentially compensating for my lack of production. Now, I will still build some industrial zones, and I'm going to build a lot of encampments and things. After all, in order to protect the environment, we do have to wreck it a little bit, but I'm going to be playing way more environmentally conscious than I would normally do. Now, let's go and see what's on the other side of this river. Okay, some decent land down to the south of me, a double luxury start. I think I'm going to gamble by settling over on this side towards the floodplain. It's very low on appeal is the only thing, but rainforest everywhere means that this is just generally a very low appeal. Maybe that's why we're environmentalists. We appreciate things even if they're ugly. Maybe that's what this is. But I like the idea of having at least one source of maize around, and then I can watermill off the river. Yeah, let's do that. Singapore. Okay, if I trade with Singapore and become a suzerain of them, I will get extra production on my trade routes. That's really handy. And we have a geothermal fissure. Fine. Lots of good stuff. Let's just settle down. It's not the best capital in the world, but hey, it's still pretty good. As usual, I am going to be naming my cities after my wonderful channel supporters who help out on Coffee and Patreon. Without you, this channel would be incredibly difficult to run, purely on the whims of the algorithm, so thank you again. Let's get started with Major TJ King Kong. So do I want to go religion today? This is the big unknown for me. We've seen the AI claiming all of the religions by turn 50-55. It's if I think I'm going to get really good value out of it. I think I want to focus on going for great generals and going for a little bit of gold and science. So I don't think I'm going to mess around with a religion today, but we will be running religion probably next playthrough, so don't worry, I'm not going to abandon it entirely. I just think right now it would be foolish to go through it. So let's go for a scout. Let's see if we can find out people around us. But city-states and generally keeping everyone happy, this is going to be really important for us this game, because this Mesoamerican group ability, Followers of the Seventh Serpent, I want to envoy and suzerain every single city-state I can. City-state relations are going to be really important in this game because I'm going to produce a lot more envoy points and I get extra combat strength when suzeraining each one. Now, the big caveat with all of this is, yes, I know I can hear you all thinking it. You've got a lot of advantages. Remember this. These militaristic environmentalists, these are only two of many agendas. This, by the way, I don't think I actually mentioned, is Bears Mod's Hidden Agendas expansion. It's a wonderful mod. I would recommend you have a play with it. Some of the synergies in this mod are brilliant. There are loads and loads of these agendas, and some of them are incredibly powerful. I do not have the most powerful ones. Some people are going to be incredibly powerful compared to me. I mean, look at this one. Colonial bonus. All cities on foreign continents gain 2 food and production, 20% faith gold production, and foiled loyalty. Look at that. That is a ridiculous bonus. Yay, I get a little bit more appeal. Brilliant. Actually, the appeal is quite handy. That is handy enough. I think rainforests are actually going to give me quite a lot of appeal with this mod on. So we'll see how we go. But all of the AI also have extra units and buildings and abilities. And because we're playing Sid Meier difficulty, this is level 13. The AI has a +9 combat bonus. Not +4, +9. So we need as many things as we can get here to really play this one forward. I'm going to rush writing. The game has given me at least 1+3 campus, and I intend on using it if I can. And then we're going to go straight for encampments and see if we can rush one of the 4 great generals in the classical era. We need great generals, especially with my agenda. They're effectively worth plus 10 combat strength. Cannot afford to ignore them at all. Actually, there are some really good scientific spots around here. I'm going to try and keep pace with everything that says plus 4 or above. I'm not planning on going scientific victory on this, but the advantage of going high on science is that you tech up quickly, you keep up with the AI, and you can attack them with powerful units. Phoenicia, right next to me. Hello, honored to meet you. Love to sample your hospitality. There's the writing boost. She's just over here. Very interesting to know. She's not on the coast. We're going to have to keep an eye on her. She does have 10 starting warriors, and if they run at me, I'm going to have problems. So yeah, we're going to keep our Eagle Warrior around. We have very powerful units, but as you can see, their plus 9 combat bonus means that their warriors are all as strong as my Eagle Warriors. So I have no advantage here whatsoever. Oh, hello. That will remove a cattle, but that is a plus 5 campus. That is good to know. Go for one more scout. We're going to go pure visibility here and risk the warrior rush. I would love to know where everything is around me. In fact, there is the coast directly to the south. Interesting. Foreign trade. We're on a continent split. Siberia and Zealand. Oh, wow. Really good campus spots in here. But that's not good. Byzantium is just the other side of the mountains. Honored to meet you. Love to sample your hospitality. And she's already on 14 culture per turn. Good. We love to see it. All right. Well, got a little bit of a packed start. We'll do what we can. There's the booster state workforce. That is a pretty terrible tribal village for us, but never mind. I'm not sure I actually want the warrior coming through this pass. I'm just going to leave my scout there for a second. If they don't know where I am, in the longer run, that helps me quite nicely. Yeah, go on, back off. You don't need to know where I am. Do I go for a settler or do I go for an eagle warrior? I think spreading out beginning of the game, there's a really good settlement spot in this direction. Would have access to 2 sources of furs. So let's go for the settler. We're being risky. We're playing risky here. I don't know what the AI's hidden agendas are here. If we have another militaristic person near us, or we have somebody that's like really expansive, we might have problems. There's Fountain of Youth directly above me. We've got Terra Mirabilis on today, so it's worth keeping an eye on this one. Land combat units from any civilization that own this tile receive the Water of Life ability, allowing it to heal when ending a turn adjacent to fresh source of water. We need that. That's so good. Oh my goodness, yes, we're actually going Ranger today. That's really handy. Okay, we're settling to the north. We have to settle as quickly as possible. There's Lahore. I can feel that city-state will be important to keep on side, possibly, if we want to stop the AI from having too much of an advantage against us. These are Byzantine warriors, all just sort of moving in on my position. Do we like the sound of this? Not particularly. Let's try and bring my unit back quickly. Are they going to lurk around me? No, they're still exploring, although they have now found me, so we do need to keep an eye on this. I don't trust the AI. A CAD. Melee units do full damage to walls. Oh, you know what? City-state wise, we've actually got a really good combination for us today. This is good. This is really good for us. Looks like one of Dido's agendas will be one to do with city-states, but I've never seen that description or dialogue before. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's go God King. Let's go Discipline here. Actually, no, Survey. We haven't met any barbs at the moment. Let's give our scouts just a moment to do this. Zanzibar, a good city-state for longer, but we need to worry about that for now. Let's go up to craftsmanship. Did Jaguar warriors take iron? No, they don't. Oh, that's really good to know. Okay, I reckon we can probably get a Jaguar warrior rush of some kind here going. That's a barb camp. Not good, but let's just hire this warrior. Then we've got a second unit. Move back for the era score. If we can clear it, that's brilliant. Thessalonica. We don't mind the AI doing lots and lots of settling. We might just borrow their units eventually. Borrow their cities, I should say, not their units. I guess we could borrow the units. Stonehenge built on turn 19. That's a 19 Stonehenge. Oh my lord, I don't remember seeing one quite that early before. That is nonsensically early. Right, I am going to settle on top of the olives there. That'll give me Fountain of Youth, but it'll also give me a luxury I can trade for some gold. And then I think I might just go full-blown warrior rush into something a bit more aggressive. I don't know. We'll see. See how this goes. All I don't want to see is Byzantium deciding that they are going to attack me. Like, if they're going to attack me, fine. Yeah, I'm just going to be waiting there, are you? Just going to hover around there? Rather you didn't. I'd rather you didn't. 10 faith. There you go. Melee units get faith from kills. I'm going to move my scout around and see if I can see warriors rushing my position, which they probably will be. But here's mining. We're going to go mining into bronze working, and we can get an encampment going, get some spearmen, something with a little bit of bite. Yeah, look, they're definitely making their way over, aren't they? Definitely doing that. I'm going to leave my sweet eagle warrior in the pass. The scouts are actually going to just keep scouting. They're not going to be very useful against +9 combat strength units. Instead, Instead, we will kill the barbs, get the era score, get an almighty 5 gold horseback riding boost as well. Why does Byzantium have uranium and niter? That doesn't feel right. Okay, like that is genuinely resource they've got. They've genuinely got uranium and niter. That's going to be some sort of agenda. I don't know what's going on there. Insightful. All strategic resources are revealed without the required technology. Okay, all right. Well, yeah, let's see how that one plays out. I think we may have a super-powered Byzantium on this game. I don't see how that is going to work at all. That's hilarious. I actually really love that. Uranium in to turn 24. I mean, maybe the AI's got it, but they don't really know what to do with it. You know, it's like, we've got a glowing green rock. What is this? And we're like, don't worry about it. Right, the warriors are making their way now. We've got the settler. Now we just need to make more eagle warriors. I mean, they're so expensive. That's the only problem with eagle warriors. We can somehow get Singapore or someone like that. We'll make another one. Agogi, it's almost there. Yep, just gonna sit outside my city, are you? Good to know. Good to know. Hattusa. Okay. I think I have to hold this pass. It just makes it really difficult for them to reinforce. Although they do have another warrior around here, so Major King Kong is looking fairly threatened. And Byzantium's already up to 478. That's so much strength. What's going on? Why would you do that? I guess I could move back into my capital and hold it for a little bit, but I think the warriors are going to just still attack and kill the city without me meaning to, well, without me being able to stop. Oh, Byzantium's got a wonder. That's fun. Which wonder is this? It's giving a lot of yield, whatever it is. Patiti. Receive 100% gold in any city that owns at least one of these tiles. Wow, that's powerful. They've plunked a theater square right next to it. Okay, sure. This is city number 2. Welcome to the game, Guberman. Again, Eagle Warrior, 52 turns. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, but we're going to get Pantheon really quickly, and Fountain of Youth is giving me a little bit of science here, so there is some good stuff. Can I sell the olives to Byzantium? I can. That's useful. Now if they declare war on me, I'll get the resource back to them, or I'll get it back. That's handy. 20 faith from a tribal village as well. We've guaranteed a Pantheon. 31 strength city with the warrior in it. Good to know. We have mining. Let's get bronze working now. Come on. We need the general points as fast as we can. Whoa, bam. Okay. At least we have 2 warriors now. I still think we're outclassed. We're not as outclassed as we were before. It's Russia. Hello. Right, what Pantheon would be useful here? I don't know. I could go for Tiles of Breathtaking Appeal and go for Earth Goddess. It seems very, very apt with my agenda. Receiver through Builder in my capital. Reeds and Marshes would be good if I've got a lot of marshes around me. There are some marshes around me, but not a lot. Just looking for anything that requires a little bit of nature. How much marsh is there around me? Little bit. What a crazy amount though. I'm going to go Earth Goddess because just having all of this faith that accumulates over time means that I can eventually try and chuck into generals or engineers or someone like that later on. Engineer ends in 10 turns. We need 4 era score. Don't leave me hanging at this point. This scout has just walked into the middle of nowhere. I'm going to have to buy open borders. Oh no, Patiti actually stops me there. That's really annoying. Okay, fine. 2 of these city-states want a spearman. I really, really want to be able to get that one in. Bronze working boost as well. There's a lot of stuff that's handy. As I say, city-state relations are so important for me. Just waiting for the war declaration. I'm waiting for it. Every turn they don't declare is like a bonus turn for me to prepare. So it's not the end of the world, this. I don't mind waiting. I just would rather not if I could help it. There it is. There's the declaration. The scout has been killed and that... Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not a surprise. I love the game insists on calling it a surprise war. It's like, it's not a surprise. I very much could see that coming. Let's move you to this tile. You to that, give you the battle cry. Let's go to the other people that might have met Byzantium and see if they want to join in on the war. Nope, they don't. They're wusses. You want some olives, though? I could sell my olives for another 138 gold. Okay. Venice is over to my left. I mean, the only good thing about Byzantium attacking me like this is that I have grievances against them. Oh, they're really attacking my capital straight off that. But did you see that? Even though all of my units moved, because they're next to fresh water, they all healed? Okay, what do we do? How do we do this? You have battle cry. That's good. So we can attack there. Can't quite get the kill. They can fortify. You to fortify and go maybe for a slinger. Let's just spam some units out and see if it works. This could be bad. If the AI decides to just gang up on my capital here like they are, yeah, the plus sign combat strength is really starting to hurt, especially with the siege. I might have to take my city back in a turn. But there's a builder. Don't forget, I can convert these units, which is quite fun. We'll go attack and then attack and take that unit. A bit more faith. Good. Get that attack in to kill. So they might still walk in in and take my city, but I've surrounded it with some powerful units. We're just going to lose a population here. Maybe we'll be fine. Maybe we'll hold on here. I don't know. Let's see. Are they going to just nip in and take the city? Yep, they will, just to spite me. Fine. Guberman is holding out. Major King Kong is very temporarily occupied. Don't worry though. Not forever. Not forever. 1, 2, and then 3. It's back with me. Yep, it's lost a lot of population. I can't lie about that. But my units are still leveling up. The lack of loyalty. That's the real killer. The loyalty hit. City returns to me. I actually got 2 era score from doing that. That's really funny. I'm going to be 2 era score off. I need other people to meet me. I mean, Russia has just forward settled me there massively. I do note that. I note that quite a lot, Russia. Just saying. Yep, I'm just going to attack the city. Fine. Actually, Russia might join in here. They may decide to attack in as well. Okay, 3 turns. Still need 2 era score. The map is not giving me anything. You attack. You push that. And as I say, if we're on fresh water, then we heal regardless. We might as well just grind some experience out. And don't forget, with my agenda, we're getting 50% bonus experience, so that's really fun as well. And they just killed their warrior on me like that. Fine. Next era, we might as well just charge in and kill some Byzantine units if we can. I mean, technologically, they're much dominant over me. They've got a lot of military. How's the score looking? Era score 34. They're going into a golden age. Oh, so conquering them is going to be quite tricky as well. Starved for knowledge and beauty. I know. Okay, there's a warrior up in this direction. Guberman, you might be under threat here. That was crazy. Wow, my scout. Sorry, my Eagle Warrior actually is worse against the Scout than the Scout is. That's, battle cry doesn't work on Scouts. I always forget that. Let's pick up state workforce as soon as we can. Change my government around. God King, no. Now we have urban planning and a Gogi. That's really good. So we've got more production in both cities and we can spam units out a little bit better now. That massively helps. Massively helps. I have to say, Fountain of Youth is the really good thing here. It means I can move my units around and still heal them. Redeploying is much easier than it has any right to be. My capital is lacking loyalty already. That's not good. We've got Feed the World being spread in from Russia. I don't mind that, but I wish that was all they were spreading over. It's I fear that we're going to be getting a lot of units in my direction soon. So we've got bronze working. Do we go straight for iron working? Do I have any sources of iron? Where is the iron? Nowhere near me. Oh, there is some down here. And on the campus I was going to settle. Fine. But I can't settle down here anymore because Dido has put too much loyalty on that. So getting an iron mine is going to be really tricky. We can go and steal some though. If we can take a Byzantine city, then we can take some. It's unlikely, isn't it? Free inquiry. Oh no, I don't need iron mines for the Jaguar Warriors. It's mainly for boosting it, for getting it really quickly. What religion does Byzantium have? Warrior monks. Oh no. Are we going to get a genuine Theodora warrior monk rush? I'm supposed to be environmentalist. I really don't want to chop anything down, but I might have to do just one emergency rainforest chop to get the population to stop Major King Kong from rebelling. It pains me to do so. This is why I'm militaristic. Look at what the world is making me do. I'm having to cut down resources in order to defend myself. I hate it. This is why we're evil. This is our origin story. And let's get this encampment down now on this little passage. 20 turns to get that finished. Really? That feels excessive. Fine. Rapa Nui, good to know that you're there. That's good. Yeah, Phoenicia is genuinely moving their units towards me now. Don't like the look of that at all. Okay, we're just fortifying in the rainforest here, trying to hold off waves of units with varying degrees of success. I have to pull my units back. As long as I've got fresh water, that's the main thing. If I've got fresh water, I'm healing every turn. How am I still not loyal? It's mad. Oh, I'm wavering loyalty as well. Once Guberman has helped me to get iron working, I need to stop working the Fountain of Youth and actually grow this city as well. Oh, Russia's now in on Byzantium. Excellent. That'll distract them slightly. Okay, this Eagle Warrior is totally trapped, but I'm on a hill in a forest and I'm healing every turn. Now I've got battle cry, so I'm hoping they can just hold out somehow. Go on, hold them off. Hold them off. Yes, look at that. It took 23 damage doing that, but they healed 10. Hold the passes. Hold the passes. And you've got extra movement as well. Bam. Unit killed. Excellent. Keep spamming units. Actually, we need another encampment. Do we get the other encampment? Have we got the gold? Nope. Sell the olives though. I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing. I found that one. There is a heavy chariot on the way. Good to know. Oh, selling that luxury was a mistake. Major King Kong is now losing a lot of loyalty. I need the governor. I need the governor in quickly, really quickly now. Okay, Russia can sell me a luxury. Good. Okay, not as bad now. God, their warriors are so strong. I'm gonna have to just keep hitting them, leveling up as much as I can. Catastrophic eruption. Okay, it didn't leave any yields on tiles that I'm working, annoyingly. Never mind. So one awesome little mechanic that I never really use and I really should use more often is, of course, you can use builder charges to accelerate your districts, which I'm gonna do. If I can just finish this encampment here, I can block this passageway. Stop Byzantium from using it. That would be very handy indeed. These heavy chariots are causing me a lot of headache there. They have 40 combat strength and I don't get my Eagle Warrior bonuses against them. Can't battle cry against something that terrifying. So maybe we have to peace out here. Nope, she's not gonna let me have peace. Okay, maybe we won't have peace. I guess that's fine as well. I guess it's fine as well. Yeah, okay, as expected. Unfortunately, that heavy chariot is just cruised on in just to attack Major King Kong. Don't like that at all. Really don't like that at all. Not much I can do about it though. It's gonna kill there. Okay, yep, more builders. The more builders we can get, the more options we have here. I sacrifice the slinger in order to stick the warrior in. Yeah, I'm gonna move you to that, move you to that, get a bit of damage on that tile, move you around. I'm just having to shuffle my units around. I just don't want Major King Kong to get killed again. Too close to finishing this encampment. They've done some damage to me there. Yep, yo, get off that tile. However, now I have surrounded you. Attack there, attack there, slinger attack there. You just wait. Okay, I think that's looking all right. Yep, they chose just to attack me once again. So I will opt to get the slinger kill, to get archery, and then we'll get this attack and kill there for another builder. All right, this is good. This is good. Suddenly, we're doing damage and pushing back. Annoyingly, it looks like now Dido is going to want to get involved. Fine. Is Phoenicia going to attack? You doing this? No attack is coming at the moment. That is a really, really weakly held city. That might be my first target, you know? Yep, there comes Phoenicia. Okay, they've got 976 military strength, but I'm hoping it's mainly biremes. There's a good chance that it's mainly just biremes. Well, we'll see how this goes. Slinger attack, and bam, like that, as another unit killed. A little bit more population in Major King Kong, but the loyalty is really problematic now. Oh, apparently Russia has uranium as well. Okay. Oh, that's a Byzantine swordsman. No. Please stop attacking me. I'm being attacked on all sides here. And there's a Byzantine catapult as well. Urban warfare, Eagle Warrior. I mean, we're getting a lot of promotions. That, is a good thing. Oh, wow. The swordsman just charged on in to attack the capital, just ignoring everything else. Good. We have one encampment sorted, though. So we've got one general point coming in per turn. Which governor? I really wanted to put a Mani in for Singapore to get me some more combat strength. I think I'm going to do that. We're going to actually stick to our original guns. In she goes to Singapore. I think Major King Kong is lost a second time. There's no way I can hold the city. So instead, I think I'm just going to keep defending all of my units. It's really annoying because that encampment was on one turn before finishing. But it's better I just let it fall and then retake it and clear the swordsman that way. Let's go military tradition now. Get some flanking bonuses. Being surrounded with more units. Yep, Major King Kong. It's still sieged though, and we still get a little bit of healing. Not a lot of healing, but a little bit. Oh, goodness me. Yep, the +9 means that we're not getting anywhere near as much damage on this city as we should. Now the loyalty on Guberman's gone as well. Oh, at least we found Wilhelmina. That's good. At least we found Wilhelmina, eh? Oh, look at that. Byblos just settled right on top of me, and just a little bit too late. Here's the Jaguar Warrior. 35 strength, 52 attack power, but it doesn't matter. In the comments, make sure you're saluting. Make sure you put but a single F or a 07 for Guberman will now fall, and we will be taken out of the game on turn 59. And finally, the aforementioned and promised 10 warrior spam start from the Sid Meier AI on a Pangea map has led to the destruction of the Aztec Empire. There it is. Defeat. Oh, dear audience, you know what that means. That means I'm riled. I'm challenged. I'm frustrated. This is going to be be something that we complete. Let's load it up again. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Clint Hennis, The Nickerman, Daddy Bear Todd, Toon General, Civilized, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Technology Poet, Teddy Zersa, Zaf, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Flying Dutch Burbs, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Sleepy Lab, Bookaluk 79, Bob Loblaw, Davalex, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Hal Carnassus, Morax, Sinikush, Kappa Yobby Vireni, Echobear, Deja Fu, Kovuwu, Legally Trash. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!